Gender identity, gender roles, gender stereotypes are few issues which are grabbing huge attention in recent years across the world. As most of the people grow up identifying certain characteristics, even certain professions as belonging only to a specific gender, and creating stereotypical notions in their minds. But there are people who constantly challenge gender-based bases, and follow their heart. Let us take you to one such role model in Pune. Meet Arun Bhardwaj, a man who dared to challenge social belief system and fought against gender-based notions of the society by choosing a career of belly dancer and today being known as India's first male belly dancer. Wow Women team talked to Arun to know more.
Hi Arun, it would be wonderful to know your entrepreneurial journey and the challenges you faced from family, friends, society for choosing career of a belly dancer.
Sure. Thank you so much Rajni, first of all having me here, and it is so amazing to see you again at the same moment. I still remember when last time we met together and we were talking about belly dancing, but again we are talking about it, and thank you so much for having me on this your channel. So belly dancing, for me it is to connecting body, soul, and the connection with the rhythm. So before these three things, if it's not there, it's very difficult for a person to understand the art form, and for me belly dancing is the same. And I'm so happy that I am today as India's first male belly dancer. I usually don't call myself as India's first male belly dancer, that is just a title. I feel that I am a person who's trying to motivate other people, trying to spread the love, spread the knowledge about belly dancing, and people are getting an influence about it, and then they are trying to adapt that art form. But if I'm talking about belly dancing, so belly dancing, mostly people, they don't know about the history of belly dancing. It comes from the ancient Egyptian. That time so many belly dancers who were doing belly dancing in a very different way, but there is no proper documentation about belly dancing. But here in this through this channel, I'm going to explain and the history of belly dancing. So there was a lady called Badia Bezini was the first person who started her own casino in Egypt called Opera Casino, and then after some times people start calling that Badia's Casino. Okay, so she transformed Raksharki, Belly to Raksharki, and then there was other people who were dancing under her, and to be a part of that Opera Casino. And there was people like Samia Kamal, Farida, and there are the other girls also. They changed the proper formation, they changed the proper propaganda about that belly dancing. And now these days, if we are going to talk about belly dancing, people maybe don't know about the golden era. That was the very ancient style of belly dancing, and like how in India, like Bollywood, like a retro style, and the 70s or 60s, how people were dancing and the girls were dancing in a very Bollywood style. So the golden era is the same style of belly dancing. which is very old, and now these days people are talking about Raksharki, Egyptian classical, and Baladi, Saidi, Khaliji, Filahi, so many different style of belly dancing. And but in India now these days people are mostly if they know some of the techniques of basic level or improvers level, they start calling themselves as a belly dancer and doing belly dancing in with the Bollywood music, and they call themselves as a fusion belly dancer. That is not wrong, which is absolutely fine, but I believe that your base should be very strong. If your base is not strong, then it will be difficult for you, because after sometimes you'll forget that techniques, you'll forget that techniques and the things which you have learned from your teacher, because it's very important. Whatever you are learning, you have to spread the same knowledge in front of other people, or you have to spread the same knowledge towards other people as well. So yeah, so this is belly dancing.
So Arun, how do you think the notion of gender stereotypes and set ideas of gender roles can be broken?
Mostly people now these days they feel that they are quite enough, or they are very much educated, and they feel I think they can understand the feeling of other people. But according to me, till the time you are not accepting the person, till the time you cannot just call yourself that you are good enough to understand the feeling of other people. And second thing, acceptance, it's just not about the gender. Acceptance is just about the whatever the person wants to live their life. You really need to let them live their life according to their way. So I feel like for example, if I'm talking about myself, if I want to wear heels and I want to walk on the street, that's my choice. So nobody has a right to talk about it. So I think people should understand that person, whatever he or she or XYZ person wants to wanted to do things in their life, I think they really let them do it, because that is the called acceptance. That's called the gender barrier, which we really need to understand how we can break that barrier and how we can just go beyond the stereotype things. And I do belly dancing last 12 years, and I feel that if I want to do belly dancing, sometimes I got so many different kind of comments on my videos, and people talk about different things. Oh my god, he's so fat, why he's not losing his weight, or why he's doing belly dancing, and why he's wearing skirt, why he's wearing shrug. Sometimes you can't believe they called shrug as a blouse. So people say why he's wearing lady blouse and why he's doing such kind of things. So dude, I feel if I understand, or if I know that for a belly dancing what exactly or what kind of clothes I have to wear, so people should not have any kind of problem with that. If you like it, give a thumbs up on my video. If you doesn't like it, just skip the video immediately and go ahead with the next video. I don't believe, first of all, I don't understand who we are to judge somebody, who we are to just talk about someone. I have been so many festivals where people call me as a master teacher, and people really wants to learn under me. They understand the value of the art. They really understand that from where to where I reached right now, where I was and where I am right now, and they really want to learn under me. So I don't believe in this thing कि आप कितने ज़्यादा पढ़े लिखे हो, कितने ज़्यादा पढ़े लिखे नहीं हो. My parents, when I told them कि mom, see, listen, this is what I am. I wanted to become as a male belly dancer, and I am doing belly dancer. She said it's okay, that's your choice. So parents वो होते हैं जो अपने बच्चे को समझ सकते हैं. You never know, like your child in future, they want to do something different out of the box, and people are appreciating their art form. But internally, if your parents are not supporting you, then society will also not going to support you. So everything, it starts from your family. So if your family is supporting you, people will definitely gonna appreciate your art form. Doesn't matter whatever it is.
Thank you so much, Arun, for talking to me.